So I got a really good question from one of my alumni that I wanted to share here. And the question was around the pattern and what happens if we find ourselves like magnetically attracted to someone who is the pattern. And we know what the pattern is, right? The pattern is the thing that brings us pain and suffering. And we find ourselves attracted and we kind of recognize that either I'm their pattern or they're my pattern. What do? And usually we think of there being two options. One option being, I don't do it, I don't go. And the other being, I do. I just go in and I do the same nonsense all over again. And I'd like to present a third possibility. A lot of times we are so entrenched in a kind of consciousness that we do keep attracting and being attracted to a certain type of thing, like it or not. It might be best, it might be healthy for us to refrain from engaging. That's a possibility. But at some moment, you can't learn to play the violin without picking up the violin. You know what I'm saying? Like, we think that we can withdraw and somehow learn to relate healthfully without relating at all. And it's not the way it works. So often we'll have to do the third option, which is to go into something, because it's all that's presenting again and again and again, to go into something that feels similar or has the potential to be similar, but go in differently. And what does that mean? Go in with curiosity, go in with awareness, go in with our eyes really open, and go in lightly. Whereas usually we go diving, right? To go in with the interest being not in getting this person to satisfy all my needs and finally make me happy forever, amen. But rather to be like, wow, what can I learn about my participation in my pattern from participating in my pattern? How can I learn about the ways that I'm provoking that pattern, the ways that I'm repeating that pattern, the ways that I'm cultivating that same repetition? Because I can only do it differently if I understand what it is that I'm doing, right? Like, I can't do it differently until I know what I'm doing. And so sometimes we do have to go forward, because if I told you, no, only relate to those who you're not actually attracted to and you don't want to relate with, it's not going to work either. It's only when we change the way that we go into relating, we change the focus of relating, and we change our capacity to hold it in a different way. Like, this is not going to save my life. This is, hopefully at this ripe old age, we recognize that relating is not going to bring us everlasting happiness. It doesn't exist. This is a fairy tale, right? And if we go into relating as an experiment, as a, wow, can I get in here and see what I'm doing to cause this movement of eros, this expansion, this desire to turn into suffering?